Hello class, this is Mr. De La Cruz. Today I'm going to talk about the knife tool and the subdivide function on Blender 2.9. Okay, I'm going to start by making something simple here. I'm going to scale this in the y-axis, scale it in the x-axis, switch to edit mode, and face select. Select the top face, hit I, just slightly here, bring this in, hit E, okay, hit E, enter, and then S. It's going to be the roof. Then I'm going to grab this in the z-axis, bring it up a little, just slightly. Then I'm going to hit I, bring it in. Again, this is the roof here. Then G, Z, bring this up, and there's my roof. Okay, now that's a simple house. If I do Shift D, I can bring this plane out in the y-axis. Then hit S. Okay, again, grab it in the y-axis. And then hit E and bring it through, and now have somewhat of a chimney there. Okay, and there's my basic house. Okay, here's the subdivide tool. If you select the front face or any face and you right click on the face, the first option here is called subdivide. Okay, and if you click on it, it divides it into 4 sections. Click again and it will divide it into 16 sections. If you do it again, I think it will divide it into 64 sections, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then you can select as many faces as you want and maybe hit E, and you can start making this look like a door, or you can make windows with the subdivide function. Okay, one of the limitations of the subdivide function is that if you try to do it on an adjacent face after subdividing another face, it doesn't give you the option to keep subdividing. So it has limitations. However, you can subdivide on the non-adjacent faces, like the ones above. Okay, and again, if you subdivide this face, then you are no longer able to subdivide this other face here. Okay, so again, you have some limitations. There are some workarounds that you can learn, but again, it has some limitations. Alright, so because of that, I also want to show you the knife tool. So if you hit the letter K, you get this knife icon, and it kind of allows you to draw a freehand cut. You can cut freehandly, right, with this knife tool. Okay, so once I go all the way around, I can hit enter, and it will give me this new face that we freehanded. And if I want to make this look like a window, then I have to make a perfect rectangle. So let's say that I use vertices now, right? Go to vertex, select, and I use this vertex bottom left as my reference vertex. So I'm going to line everything up based on this vertex. I'm going to hit the letter N, and it's going to bring up this panel. Okay, and in the panel I see X, Y, and Z, which are the values of the location of this vertex. Okay, what I can do with this now is that I can copy the Y value of this vertex by doing Ctrl C, and if I go to the next vertex and I paste that Y value, it will move the vertex. Obviously I made a mistake, I need the X value, I suppose. Yep. So let's go back to the previous vertex. Oh no, that's incorrect. You need the Z value of it, the up and down value, which is the Z axis. Sorry about that. So I can copy, Ctrl C that value. Okay, and you can paste that Z value to the Z axis for the other vertex, alright? And then you line up the height of that vertex. Alright. Okay. This vertex is the one that I need to line up the y-axis. So I'll go to my reference vertex, I copy the y value of that vertex, then I come here and I paste that y value, and now they lined up. Okay, for this vertex I need the y value of the vertex right below it, so I'm going to take this y value, Ctrl C, I'm going to go right above it, and I'm going to do Ctrl V, and they were lined up, but you can see it's too high up, so that means I need the Z value from this vertex. Okay, paste it there, and now I have a perfect rectangle. Okay, which I can now make into a window. Go back to face select, select that face. If I hit E, I can push it in. Okay, I'm gonna be showing you more things that you can do. How to actually bring in windows on Blender and use them. Some models are already included with Blender. So that will be the next video. I hope you enjoy this. See you guys in class.